everybody, welcome to Darkestic's cooking show. I am dressed up as Joker today, my female Joker. Of course, this is from the same dress from episode 1, but I do love this dress for when I'm baking. It's a lot more fun and a little easier to move around, and it's lots of flowy. But today we are going to make a berry crumble. Normally it would be blueberries or just straight berries. Today we're going to do a mixture of blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. I bought them in a frozen bag at Superstore for $2. They're inexpensive, and it's actually rather fun because I only needed about, I'd say 2.5 cups of berries. You just need enough to fill the bottom of your pie pan, or just a little halfway before you put your crumble on. And there will be 2 recipes today on this, the berry mixture and then the crumble mixture, and I will post the recipe at the end of the video to make sure that everybody understands how that went. This would be my second time making the berry crumble. The last one I made smaller ones, so this one I made a bigger one so that way I can share with people. It's a lot of fun to make, and it's great for if you got friends, so one person can mix the dough and the crumble, the other person can go and mix the berries, get all sticky. Just make sure if you're cosplaying, don't touch anything that's white on your cosplay. You will not get it out, possibly, if it's, yeah. So, and it's so much fun cooking with you guys. And if you guys have any ideas of what you might want to see, I am hoping next week possibly I could make a Sailor Moon pizza, maybe, or even do something involving green for St. Patrick's Day. If you have any ideas for St. Patrick's Day, just let me know. Anyway, let's get cooking. Woohoo! Hi everybody! So let's get making a blueberry crunch, or a berry crunch. We're going to be using strawberries, blackberries, and all these delicious. So what you want is it to be able to fill up your pie pan to at least the rim, like right there. And it's going to be really good. So what you do is you take your blueberries. You need, say, about 2 cups, or just enough to fill up your pie pan. And then you will need 1/2 cup of sugar. One-half cup. Then you're going to need a couple tablespoons of flour. This is also going to be used for the crumble part. So you need 2 tablespoons of flour while doing this. And you will need to mix this. And then you add a little pinch of salt, just to give it some saltiness. Then you add your 2 tablespoons of vanilla. So this is actually 3, because I do need 1 for the crunch. So you just go and do about that. So you need about 2 for that. And then what you'll do is you will mix it all up. And that's it. You just need to make sure it's all mixed up. It may look like a lot of sugar, but once it bakes, trust me, that sugar will all disappear. And what you do is you take your pie pan, like that, and you're going to put all your berries all over your pie pan. Now make sure it's all even. You can add some lemon juice to this, some lemon zest. But yeah, that's about it. Okay, now for the crunch, you will put your 3/4 cup of flour, half a cup of granola or some oatmeal. You can even add some more oats if you wish. And then what you'll do is you'll add your salt, the rest of your vanilla, brown sugar, and then blend it all together. Now you want this all mixed together when you're done. So if you feel like there's not enough oats in there, like granola, you can always just have some on the side and just take a handful at a time. Crumble it up in there. Make sure it's not too chunky because you do need this to kind of cook evenly. And if you did make too much of it for your pie pan, you could save it for another time by either storing it in a bag or a container. But yeah, make sure it's all mixed up. And then with your hands, what you'll do is you'll add the butter. Because you need this to be crumbly, so you need it all mixed together. So what you'll do is you'll take your hands and start mixing it in. It will slowly start to make a crumble. It will get you messy, so when in doubt, just keep going. Make sure your hands are clean. I washed my hands in between doing the pie there, so that way I didn't have berry sugar all over me. This will end up looking all crumbly. Kind of almost doughy, because you're going to bake this as well on top. So just clean your fingers. And then what you'll do is you'll bring your pie pan over, because you need this. And you'll just crumble this on top. Just like that. It will get messy. Now this is one that you would like to do with like friends or people that you have over, and it's really delicious. You can add more flour to make it more doughy, or less doughy, make it more crumbly. But this will bake and get all nice and brown and delicious, just how you like it. Now don't worry about if you overfill it or not with berries, but to make sure not to put too much and keep it towards the rim, because this will bubble up and cook up as it goes up. And so you want it to kind of look like that or a little less depending on how much crumble you want on top. I'm just going to finish mine off, cover certain areas, and there you go. And then make sure your oven is preheated to 350 degrees. And then after you wash your hands, of course, pop it in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. I can't wait to try it. And what you want it to be doing is you want it to be bubbling and the top to be kind of brown and golden and a little crunchy or crusty. And it'll be delicious because as it bubbles, it'll caramelize and make it nice and gooey and sticky sauce. This doesn't take long to make at all. You can use frozen or fresh berries or fruit. You can even do this with peaches or apples. It's really delicious. Toss apples up with cinnamon. Oh, nummy. Anyway, time to pop it in the oven. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, nom nom. Cookie monster. Da-da-da. I'm more of the pie monster. So I pulled the blueberry and berries crumble out of the oven. As you can tell, it's been cooking. What you want to see is it all nice and golden brown on top and it bubbling on the edges. That means the berries are cooked and everything's cooked inside. If this wasn't bubbling like this, that means it's not done yet. It needs to have all that juices. So the crumble is sunken in and cooked. So as you dig into it, it'll all like come out and crunchy and delicious. Now this took me 30 to 35 minutes. Just make sure you check your temperature of your oven now and again, because it can cook higher than what it says and can cook lower. My oven tends to cook a little higher since it's supposed to be at 375. I cook mine at 350. So, I can't wait to dig into this. It looks so delicious. Oh, look at that. Oh, so good. Alright everybody, so that was the berry crumble. It's so delicious, trust me. And it is full of sugar, so don't try and eat too much or you're going to be out for a couple of days. And also, do be careful, the pans will be hot. You don't have to use a glass pan, you can use a metal pan, or you can even use a cast iron skillet. Do make sure you use gloves when your oven mitts, when grabbing hot things from the oven. Don't want to burn yourself. Trust me, as a cook, I've been a cook for such a long time. I can tell you I've had burns that you really don't even want to have. So that's the last thing you want to be doing, is sewing up even your cosplay and go, ah! Anyway, so I will be seeing you soon. This is Darkestic's cooking show, and the recipe will be at the end of the video with all the ingredients in case you missed them. I always make sure to list them at the end of the video. And if you have any suggestions, please put them in. Next week, I'm hoping, like I said, to get a couple things going. And then I'm hoping during the Cherry Blossom Festivals to bring out Sailor Moon and do a shoot down with that, and also maybe do Sailor Moon pizza and some cookies. Maybe do like a rice ball or bento box kind of theme show thing, or maybe we'll do a cake. I am hoping that would work out well. Yay! So I'll see you all next week. Next week it will be St. Patrick's Day stuff. Yeah. Anyway, this is Darkestic. See you later.